So hello and welcome people back to
Seems this monorail is controlled from somewhere else.
Syberia on the Xbox. We can't really do much about that thing yet, but because of all the talking we did, we now get to visit his worship chamber of the opera singer that is his waifu.
This is all a whole lot less creepy if you just imagine that he's Helga from Hey Arnold. Actually, this is still really creepy.
It is. Especially all of those naked mannequins, you know?
Yeah, mannequins are always unsettling. Oh. And she's like... Oh, actually, that might just be from her first performance. Is she supposed to still be 20 at this time?
No. And here we see, among other people, Hans Vorarlberg, and one other character who we're gonna meet shortly, actually.
Romanski. That almost sounds like a Polish name.
And here is one important information. Frank Malkovich. Remember that?
No.
It's Katie's mom's new husbando.
Ah.
So this is one
what
of...
you're saying is Katie's mom is Helen Romanski. It's all coming together.
By a weird loop in logic, yes.
Oh, is she actually?
No.
Oh.
I mean, they both dated the same man, thus became the same person.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that happened to me a couple times.
In any case, this is one of the few instances where you actually have to use your phone in order to do something, other than call somebody when they're not gonna be actually picking it up.
Literally never calling Dan. Thank you.
Nah.
Hi, Mom?
Hey, what? Have you seen the time? Why are you calling me in the middle of the night?
Sorry, Mom. I forgot about the time zones. Did I wake you?
Well, of course you woke me up. I was sleeping deeply, too. I simply got to get my beauty sleep. I've got an absolutely crazy day tomorrow.
I'm sorry. It's just that it's real important and urgent. I haven't got a lot of time.
Well, if it really can't wait till tomorrow, Munchkin, come on, tell your mommy what's up. No way I'm calling Dan for you, if that's what you want.
Mom, listen, please. I seem to remember you're seeing Marovich or something like that at the moment.
No. Malkovich, Munchkin. Frank Malkovich.
Yeah, right. So, but he's an opera singer, right?
That's right. They say he had the finest voice of his time, my dear. Imagine that.
That's just great. So then he must have known a famous singer called Helena Romansky. She's Russian, too. Please, if you can ask him if...
Listen, honey, if it's stars you're after, Frank knows them all. I'll just wake him up and let him tell you himself.
You mean he's...
Frank, do you know this woman named... Oh, you do? Oh, Kate, listen, you're still there. Frank tells me he did hang out with a Romansky once, but it was platonic. You know those singers. She's a great soprano.
Great. Does he know where she went? Does she still sing? Where does she live?
1 second, Munchkin. Do you know? Oh. Frank says she was very ill and she withdrew from circulation. Really? Oh, what is... Oh, okay. She went to rest in some spa somewhere. He thinks it was called Arlbad, but it was 15 years ago and he's not sure. And, well, honey, when Frank wakes up, he always takes a little bit of time to get going, you know.
Thanks a bundle, Mom. And Frank, too. You're both fantastic. Love you both. And thanks again. Catch you later.
So yeah, that was fairly efficient. got the information that we needed, and now
Nico.
let's... Yes?
Nico, you should do one episode where I'm not actually there, but you're just like, oh, and Neil says that he hates Dan.
Well, I mean, considering how the relationship between Dan and Katie develops, I think you kinda want to be here for it.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, you know, it'd be similar to that, where it's like, oh yeah, he's right here.
Hello?
Did I wake you up? I can't sleep at all. This whole business just keeps turning round and round in my head.
What business, Dan?
But Kate, that argument we had, have you forgotten? I really need to talk about that again.
Oh, you know, I guess we were both a little high-strung, that's all. But don't sweat it, okay?
Yeah, sure. Getting carried away never solves anything, does it? I must say I felt really dumb when I hung up.
Really?
Yeah, I left the door to my office open and I was convinced everybody around heard me.
I'm so embarrassed, Dan. Please say I'm sorry to your colleagues from me.
It doesn't matter, honey. Promise me that you will never put me in that state again. You're usually so delightful. I have the impression that this journey is putting more than distance between us.
Well, it's true I'm living a whole load of new and amazing experiences.
Okay, I see. And still no Hans Vorarlberg?
No.
Keep me posted. You know how important you are to me. Hurry home, huh?
I'll try. Big hug, Dan.
Dan is such a tool.
It's just, is that like intentional, or are we supposed to be like actually rooting for them?
Director,
Ah, it is you, Miss Walker.
Director, I think I know where Helena Romansky is.
My God, you have found Helena? That is fantastic.
From my research, Helena Romansky is living in Arelbad.
Arelbad? Helena Romansky is in Arelbad.
You know the town, then? You know where it is?
Of course. It was a famous spa resort. In its heyday, Arelbad welcomed all the big wigs of the regime. To be granted a stay there was a real honor. Today, the honor has gone, along with all the generals and colonels, all washed away with the sea.
It sounds like a good place if you need to take it easy or convalesce.
I think Madame Romansky would be happier here. I think she'll prefer the peace and quiet here, the perfect tranquility of our little town.
How can I get to Arelbad?
There is one way that you can. Here in the city, there are no suitable vehicles left. But that drunk old fool living up there, he'll have something.
What drunken old fool? You mean you're not alone? What's up there?
You mean you haven't noticed the space compound on the plateau? There's still some pathetic old soldier guarding it. But he's more interested these days in reaching for another bottle than reaching for the stars.
And you think this gentleman could have a vehicle for me?
I haven't the slightest idea. If you catch him on a good day, then maybe. But good days for him are far and few between. I wish you luck.
How do I get up to the space compound, then?
There is a monorail that leads up to the Cosmodrome. When you are inside, I will activate the automatic pilot.
Okay, I'm going. Wish me luck.
I am counting on you, Miss Walker.
Yeah, surely that woman will have a much better time here in this mine than in a spa. There's nothing wrong with reasoning like that, right?
Nico, if you ever meet someone who's like obsessed with a celebrity, help them track that celebrity down and bring them together.
Mm-hmm.
Proper. It's only fair. It's only fair. Also, his accent is more Scottish than it is Russian. That's what it is the most. The way he rolls his R's, and pronounces his vowels. This is Dan again, I swear.
Hello?
Kate! Oh, is that you? How are you?
Olivia. Great, just the right person. Look, have you heard of Helena Romansky?
No. Is she some Russian fashion designer?
No, she's a singer. I'm going to be meeting her soon. I've just got to find a way of reaching Arlbad. Can you imagine how lucky I am?
Not really. Well, what relation's this singer got with the toy case? You sure you know what you're up to, Kate? You sound really different, like you're changing or something.
Look, it's like this. If I'm going to get to the end of my journey, I've got to link up this singer and the director of the Komkalsgrad Industrial City. Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. Why did you say that I've changed?
I don't know, just an impression. You sound more sure of yourself, like stronger, more confident.
And that's a problem?
There you go. Just takes one word and you're up on your high horse. I'm beginning to see Dan's point of view. It's getting harder and harder to back you up all the time.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that I had a drink or two with Dan, because he wants to talk. He feels a bit lonely, you see?
And what's he been telling you?
Nothing. He just has the impression you're slipping away from him. He can't see where you're coming from anymore. Like, we went to the movies the other day, and he said that you would have loved the film, but I told him that...
You mean you're dating my fiancé?
No! No, not dating, Kate. Just propping him up while you're away. All in a good cause. I can keep an eye on him for you at the same time.
What would I do without you?
Oh, you're jealous. Huh. Well, that's a good sign. That means you want him. Now, that he'll be pleased to hear.
You seeing each other again soon?
Tomorrow night. He invited me to dinner at the Goldberg. You don't mind, do you, Kate?
No worries. Look, I've got to go, Olivia. Take care.
So now our bestest friend is taking taking our husbando.
I'm
She can
so
take him.
glad with that. Yeah, they actually like line up, you know. Kate Walker.
Mhm.
Kate Walker needs someone who is, you know, worthy of her level of refinement and education, and won't be a needy little annoying twerp.
Yeah, like, I mean, that previous conversation with him is just like, that he was so embarrassed of what he did, not because that he was wrong, but because he was heard by his coworkers.
How dare you make me feel embarrassed? Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, no. Well, that that kind of answers my question though. Like, it's not a design mistake. They actually intended.
Dan to be a douche.
Yeah. So they're not that out of touch. Sometimes you have that in these types of games. Like, you're just like, oh my gosh, this is the worst relationship ever. Why did they write it this way?
Like the Nancy Drew boyfriends.
Yes. What?
Excuse me. Sir, sorry to disturb you, but yoo-hoo. Can you hear me?
3, 2, 1, contact, and we have liftoff. Oh, holy mother, a dame, a pretty dame on the launch pad.
Please, no need to worry, sir. Just do stay calm. I just want some information.
Watch what you're doing, sweetheart. We ain't got no information, no strategies, no plans to tell anyone, anywhere, anytime. Military regulations, you dig it, babe?
My name's Kate Walker. I'm a lawyer from... I'm a bit lost. And I guess you know this place.
Boris Charov, at your service, madam. Can I offer you something from the bar?
No, thank you. Tell me, how long have you been here?
For as long as it took for you to come along, sweet pea. Don't think I've been lonely. I got a bottle or two here. Keep me company?
You're a soldier, aren't you? Ex-cosmonaut?
Hey, honey, that's all in the past. Hell, let's talk about today. Let's have a drink. That's an order, soldier.
Please, can you try and get a grip? I must absolutely find a way out of this industrial complex.
Jeez, me too. I've really got to get out of this dump, but not before I've had a little drink. Here, Get your pretty little lips around this. Vodka. Tell me what you think.
Do you have a vehicle to lend me? I think I'd even test one of your rockets right now if I had to.
Toast my rockets. Hey, pretty dame, I'll drink to that. Now, just a minute. We gotta need a special bottle for this special occasion. Something to blow you away. 3, 2, 1, contact, and we have liftoff.
Okay, that's enough.
What was that? Did you say something? Are female comrades revolting or what? Uh-oh, trouble on its way. Bottoms up. Power to the babushkas.
I was going to... Forget it, it doesn't matter. He's too drunk to help anyone anyway.
I am not drunk. I have drunk. A little.
So yeah, as Kate said, it's pointless to actually reason with him, so the only reasonable thing we can do is to steal vodka from him.
That makes sense.
Because now he's out.
Really?
Strange. Sure, I left a bottle or two around here. I gotta get some air. Wall's getting pretty tight. We'll think about that blast off later, huh?
Are you okay, Colonel? Are you sure you're all right?
And we never see him again. Oh my gosh. Really?
Be careful. Don't lean out too far or you'll...
Ah!
You killed him.